You're listening to uGospel.com, and I am Mike Jones here with one of the best voices that ever crossed the Sunday Best stage, Ms. Jessica Reedy. Jessica, how are you doing
today? I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing fine as well. It's been so long since we spoke. I think the last time we talked was during Stellar Awards weekend last year. So what have you been up to? What's going on with you now?
Oh, goodness. Right now, Jessica Reedy has started a label, has an album coming out November 11th, has a son who's about to have a birthday on the 22nd. I don't know. I'm being a mom and being a business owner and learning how to be a woman all at the exact same time.
Quick question. I know you started Purity Records, which is your label. Now, are you still signed with Light Records?
I am not. No, I am not.
Okay.
I'm signed to Purity Records at the moment.
Okay, well, congratulations on your independence.
Thank you.
And your transition.
Thank you so much.
Now, I want to talk about this album that you have coming out November the 11th, which you titled Transparent. First of all, what made you choose Transparent as a title for this project?
Because I'm at the point in my life where I want to be more open and honest about the personal part of my life that nobody ever gets a chance to know about. It's a day in Jessica Reedy's life it's a busy day, and most of it has been an emotional journey as far as how I've handled what made me start the label. And it was all geared from a response from something that happened. And I just wanted to be open and honest about it so I didn't have to carry the weight anymore.
Right. You know, you've been in the gospel music industry for some years now. Do you feel like you can be completely transparent, or is there anything that made you feel like you couldn't be transparent in the past?
No, there was nothing that made me feel like I couldn't be in the beginning, because I've always been my own type of individual. It's just at that time there wasn't much to be that transparent about. I was spared the heartache in the beginning, but as the pain came, and I just had to keep moving. And when I wanted to say something, there was somebody I met who might have had a worse day than me. And so it was like, now you got to put it on the weigh machine. Like, is your problem as big as theirs? No. So you be quiet and listen to what they have to say. And so over time, it just built up. And I just decided, you know what, I'm about to write some music about this stuff, because there won't really be an opportunity for me to voice it. So the best thing for me to do is put it in my music, where God gets the glory, people understand and hear the story behind everything, and everybody wins in the end.
Right. And, you know, since you have been on Sunday's Best, I've always got transparent from you. Like, I never felt like you had, like, an ulterior motive, or was something, like, something's not right. Like, I always felt like you were kind of easygoing and transparent and just relatable, you know?
I guess for me, the part that wasn't transparent enough was the people I have to deal with on a daily basis, or the industry itself, where I wasn't, say sometimes it was mean, or you know, it's just the pain of it. I've always asked God to show me how, in the midst of being hurt, how to still have a pure heart, not to be tainted or bruised or hurt in the midst of it. And that has allowed me to keep my sanity, keep myself, and separate. Like, I've learned to categorize everything. Like, okay, well, this is where the pain goes. It's going to go over here. I'm going to use that to write my music. But for right now, Jessica Reedy really is okay. Outside of this moment, she's fine. And so it's allowed me to stay real.
Amen. And I'm sure that testimony right there is going to reach out and bless somebody.
Amen.
Now we're going to talk about this album, Transparent. Actually, a long-awaited album, because I remember when you put Better out, and I was just so ready for the full project to come out. So before you even get into Transparent, let's talk about Better, which was the lead single from this project. So what does the song Better mean to you?
That song embodied me talking to myself. I didn't want to get jaded. Like, I didn't want to be angry. When you work and you're in the work field, and you kind of, the base of your relationships and the base of your networking has always been other people doing it for you.
Right.
And then once you're exposed, and now because you're the boss, and now it comes directly to you, there's this transition that happens where there is a difference. There's more weight. There's more pain that you see. There's more ugly. And better was me telling myself, you better not get upset. You better not become mean or one of these rude people who say, you know what, I've been in this industry. I know a little bit more than you do. So, look, just whatever.
Right.
No, you keep your heart. Come on, keep walking. Keep God. Don't stop. You know, it's just a reminder song for me.
And I actually, the way I related to the song was, you know, I was actually going through a breakup, so I was looking at the lyrics a little bit differently, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. So you teamed up with Molly Music, who produced most of the album, and you wrote a lot of the lyrics yourself. So what was it like working with, because I know you guys worked together on Blue God before, so what was it like to team up with him in the studio again for this new project you have, Transparent?
Well, see, Molly only produced 2 of the songs. The other producer that was on the project was Kyrie Tyler. So this is how Molly got on the record. I'm in the car with his sister, Keisha. Keisha says, Jay, Molly wrote some of them songs. Here's the thing about Molly. Molly writes about 1 million songs a day.
Right.
And the songs you guys hear, oh, my gosh, they don't hold water to the other songs this man be writing. He's amazing. And so she was like, listen to this song. So I was like, I want it. And she said, you had to call Molly and see if you can have it. So I called. I said, Molly, can I have this song? And he said, Reedy, what song? I said, please, can I have this song? He's like, yeah, you can have it. I said, okay, thank you. I said, so, yeah, you know I'm in Los Angeles. I said, you think maybe you can come to the studio? He was like,
help me out.
He said, Reedy, I got some interviews. I said, you can do the interviews at the studio. Come on, you know. So then he got to the studio. And I said, hey, Molly, he said, Reedy, what? I said, can you sing background on my songs? And so on those songs, Molly is actually in the background singing backup for me. So it was just a fun, impromptu, not planned situation that happened. And it was a very, very great moment in history for me, especially being that this is the first record off my label. I'll always be able to cherish the new moments, like having my mother on the record, Molly being on this record, because, again, Molly has been a mentor of mine as far as the way he writes. Right. Molly writes his heart. He writes real-life situations, and that's how I learned how to vent through music. And so it was just an honor. It was an honor to have him in the studio.
And you just mentioned about doing a song with your mother, Mary Reedy. So what kind of made you invite her into the studio for you guys to team up on for Hold On?
My mother is an amazing singer. She wanted to be a singer, but she got pregnant at 18, had my brother at 19, like I did with Justin. And she quit singing, and she got a job. And 4 babies later, she did 32 years at the plant at, General Motors, and that dream was long gone. So I just kind of tucked away a wish, like, God, whenever I become a famous singer, God, I want to sing a song with my mama and let her live that moment. So I was able to do that this time. And seeing her in the studio was amazing. She was giddy. She was, so is this the microphone? I sing on this? What should I do? What's this screen thing that goes on top of it? It was like, having a newborn child in there. It's like, no, Mama, don't spit on that. That's the spit guard. No, Mama, no. Don't yell at the mic, Mama. You got to push back a little bit. It was a great moment. And for me and my siblings, we will always have that. We'll always be able to have those moments. So I'm really grateful.
But your brothers and sisters were in the studio with you when you guys were recording it?
No. They were all around the world. They all live in different parts of the world. But I sent them my little home videos, like, look, this Mama in the studio, y'all. Mama in there sweating in the booth, little stuff, so we can, our keepsake, we be able to hear whenever we want,
Did you collaborate with any other artists on the album?
No. And it was for a reason. My first record, I needed another song, and Molly pulled through at the last hour and wrote Blue Guy for me. And I wanted to pay homage and honor to him by including him on this one. My mother, she's been perfect for this moment. She watches my son when I'm on the road, and she's done an amazing job with her children. So this was me paying homage to her. You know, so maybe the next record might be full of collaborations, but for this one, I wanted to keep it more of personal goals.
You can definitely get into a singer more when there's, you know, less features and more so just that person. And especially with this project, the theme being transparent, I kind of like that it's you for the most part instead of a lot of collaborations and everything like that.
Absolutely.
Of all the songs that you record, I know the album's already shipped and ready to go, but of all the songs that you recorded, do you have one that is your favorite or one that you hold close to your heart?
The one that I hold close to my heart is Grace.
Okay.
Grace is held very close to my heart because it was written while I was depressed. And I wanted to write a song where I was just venting, and all I could write was how grateful I was that God was having mercy on me. Like, I had woke up maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and all I kept saying was, I got to get this off my chest. I'm just going to write. And all I could write was, you keep on loving me. You know, it was just the good that came out of me, and it has become one of my favorite songs. It's very uplifting for me because I remember where I was when I wrote it.
Now, are you excited about this release? I know you can't
gosh,
wait for people to hear it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. Let me tell you, I've decided I am going to busy myself next Tuesday to where, you know, I mean, hey, I'm just busy. I'm just going to go to Chuck E. Cheese or, I don't know, maybe me and Jessica go to the movies or something because this is an exciting moment in time for me and my family to just say, hey, we put our minds to it and we did it. So I don't know, I'm excited. I really am.
And this is your first album that's going to be on your label, Purity Records. Do you feel there's a difference from putting out an album independently versus being signed to, you know, like a bigger label?
Absolutely. There's the pros and the cons to everything. The pros in this aspect for what I was looking for was complete control.
Right. Complete
control and the ability to convey exactly what I was trying to say as opposed to trying to fit my message and what I wanted to say into somebody else's vision. I had the vision and I was able to foresee it to finish. And then on top of that, I'm able to see the financial part of all the hard work.
Right.
So I actually see dollar for dollar for everything that I put into it as opposed to seeing penny for dollar.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Percent of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. But then the con is starting from scratch. With a label, you have a different type of machine. In most cases, a better machine to move things and get things moving for you. So when you're trying to build a machine and there's already machines that exist, you're like kind of scratching your head like, okay, let's just start from here maybe. You're kind of guessing, you know. So in this process, I'm my guinea pig. We're going to see what works. We're going to see what works, and then we're going to see what don't work. And what doesn't work, we won't do it. It's the same thing with building any company. You know, you'll see the results sooner or later.
Yeah, and I'm sure that God's put the right people in your corner and on your team to make sure that this project does the best. Because from the singles that you put out already, I absolutely love, and especially, like I said, Better, because it was weird. When I first heard it, I was at a play, and they were doing a praise dance, and then they were dancing to that song. And so then I kind of think, like, this kind of sounds like Jessica Reedy. But then I'm like, it wasn't like a gospel play. It wasn't a gospel play. So I'm thinking, like, they probably not have gospel music. Then I kept thinking, like, this really sounds like a Jessica Reedy song. So finally, like, after I, like, Googled it and everything, and I was like, oh, my God, I knew it, whatever. But, yeah, I definitely love that song and hope it was just a preview of the impact that the entire album's going to have. So,
absolutely. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. The album, Transparent, is already available for pre-order. It's going to be in stores November the 11th. And aside from this new album coming out, you've actually teamed up with Poetic Justice Jeans. So could you kind of tell us a little bit about that and what your partnership is with that company?
Right now, it's just supporting the fact that they're amazing jeans, and it's going to an amazing cause. You know that a lot of the attention seeking that's happening right now is because of an internal insecurity. It's like I want to feel as beautiful as I look on the outside, so that's why I'm posting pictures or whatever the case may be. So a lot of times when you get your hair done and you have on a nice outfit, you just feel good. You know, and it sometimes can help along the internal process if you see it that way. And I'm just happy to team up with a pair of jeans that have a purpose behind them, as opposed to just being some clothes, you know, you can get at the store.
Gotcha. So, what's next for Miss Jessica Reedy? Are we going to be shooting a video? Do you have another thing you want to put out?
We're going to be shooting a video. We're going to be doing lots of videos. You're going to see movies. You're going to see commercials. You're going to see, I don't know. I have no idea. A whole bunch of stuff is happening right now, and I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know. It's kind of like guess, and then it'll probably happen. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure whatever is going on next that you're going to keep all of us updated on your Twitter, which is @Jessica Reedy, or your Instagram, which is @JessicaReedy1. So we're definitely going to be keeping up with you on both of those social media handles. And before we go, is there anything else that you want to say to your lovely fans and supporters out there that have been Reedy diehard fans since day one?
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you for encouraging me. You send me these messages and you say, Jessica, I just want to tell you how much you bless me, and you never know what state of mind I'm in or what I actually have going on in my life. And those words encourage me. Those words help me stay strong. So thank you, and God bless all of you for everything. I really, really dearly appreciate you.
And there you have it, people, straight from the source. Miss Jessica Reedy with uGospel.com. I'm Mike Jones. Jessica, I do want to thank you again for taking the time out for this interview today, and I cannot wait until next Tuesday, November the 11th?
It is. Oh.
I can't
so
wait.
Really love it.
I can't wait. Transparent will be in stores. Like I said, it's already available now for pre-order on iTunes, Amazon, and JessicaReedy.com. Yeah, so Jessica, I wish you the best, and I look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon.
All right, thank you too.